Welcome to VAR India News Hour. Metaverse can revolutionize education, skilling and training. Metaverse is an analogy of the internet by combining the powers of social networking, artificial intelligence, augmented reality and virtual reality. Metaverse offers endless possibilities to imagine a newer and just society. Currently, India's augmented reality and virtual reality market stands at approximately $1.83 billion and is set to grow at a staggering CAGR of 38.29% until FY 2027. This growth is set to further be accelerated by the digital transformation of the country, that is a process that is aided by the IT boom caused by the pandemic and ensuing global lockdowns. Experts say it will be the key to improve skilling in India. Like, can we share the workplace experiences to those living in rural India and tier 2 and 3 cities? Maybe Metaverse has or is the answer. People staying anywhere in India can now get virtual and immersive tours of shop floors without having to travel to factories in big cities. This reduces onboarding costs and makes a wider pool of talent available to all companies. Today's world is increasingly becoming a gig economy. To perform and become a leader of this new world, India needs to move from a labor-intensive economy to a knowledge-based economy. This means focusing on bettering our workers' ability to create as opposed to just support ancillary functions. By offering workers a customizable range of concepts and skills that they can easily pick up using this technology, the Metaverse is entering into a stage of heavy development. Smaller crypto projects, creators and games produce content and meta platforms alongside huge tech giants like Google and Facebook, also called as Meta. As the trend has picked up, tech giants with platforms that already complement the Metaverse have begun their own developments. India is at an interesting stage of transition within the global economy. The rising focus on India can be attributed to India's operating conditions and cost competitiveness. Reforms to both land and labor laws are critical to India's success as a global manufacturing location. Metaverse can facilitate and accelerate this shift by universalizing skills through the endless educational and training possibilities that it offers. Similarly, each company has an idea of how it will implement Metaverse services in the real world. While Facebook is building on its virtual reality glasses platform Oculus, Microsoft uses HoloLens augmented reality glasses, which means that the user sees the virtual elements as another layer on top of his real environment. Companies will create persistent virtual spaces for their employees to work in and collaborate on a deeper level than standard video calls. So, it makes sense for the companies to develop Metaverse solutions themselves. Let's look into today's headlines in VAR India. Tech Mahindra acquires CTC for 310 million euros. Tech Mahindra has announced the acquisition of 100% stake in Europe-based Comtech Co IT and 25% stake in two IT platforms for a total of 330 million euros. The company said that the acquisition will strengthen its digital engineering and insurance technology businesses. The IT company further said that it has acquired CTC for 310 million euros, including earnouts and synergy-linked payouts. Tech Mahindra is also investing another 20 million euros in acquiring 25% ownership in SWFT and Insurance Platform, which are part of the same funding group as CTC. JP Morgan Chase aims to spend $12 billion on tech this year. JP Morgan set out technology spending plans that will see it use microservices architecture, cloud and modern engineering practices to accelerate software development. The company will spend more than $12 billion on technology in 2022, contributing to an 8% rise in expenses. The bank is also betting big on artificial intelligence and machine learning to get more value out of its data and focusing on its commitment to cybersecurity. JP Morgan is also planning to redesign the way it attracts and retains the best technology people. A 22-year-old Indonesian student earns millions by selling selfies as NFT. Sultan Gustaf Al-Ghazali, a 22-year-old Indonesian computer science student, made $1 million by selling non-fungible token versions of approximately 1,000 selfies on the OpenSea NFT marketplace. Ghazali claims he took images of himself for 5 years between the ages of 18 and 22 as a method to reflect on his graduation journey. One of the Ghazali's NFT sold for 0.247 Ether, making it worth $806 at the time of acquisition. Some of Ghazali's selfie NFTs sold for 0.9 ETH. Following that, Ghazali's collection reached a total transaction volume of 370 ETH, which is more than $1 million. 15 lakh power sector employees to go on 2-day strike against privatization. The All India Power Engineers Foundation announced that around 15 lakh power sector employees along with the National Coordination Committee of Electricity Employees and Engineers have decided to go for a 2-day nationwide strike on 23rd and 24th February to protest against privatization announced by the centre. AIPEF Chairman Shailendra Dubey listed the main demands of power sector employees that include withdrawal of Electricity Bill 2021, scrap decision of privatization of profit-making power departments of Union Territories, Chandigarh, Dadra Nagar Haveli, Daman and Diu and Puducherry. Zoho discovers another critical vulnerability in Desktop Central. Zoho has addressed a new critical severity vulnerability that affects the company's Desktop Central and Desktop Central MSP Unified Endpoint Management Solutions. Zoho has fixed the security flaw tracked as CVE 2021-44757 and is now providing mitigation with the latest released Desktop Central and Desktop Central MSP versions. Desktop Central instances in particular have been hacked before and access to compromised networks sold on hacking forums since at least July 2020. That's all for now. Please like, share, comment and subscribe to Var India News magazine. You can download the Var India app from Google Play Store and Apple App Store for the latest news and updates. Stay tuned. Thank you.